What's good, Mitchie? What up, what up? Hey, DK, what's up? Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll just jump right into it. Arkansas now has that new guy, James. Is it James? I know it's Gunner. I think it's James Gunner. Make sure the uniforms are right first. All right, cool. Yeah, we got James Gunner shooting there for Arkansas. Gaga Wicked, Dallas Joyce, and Dalen Battle are all for Kentucky. So 4 guys playing right now. Let's see how it turns out. Arkansas won 3 in a row, and UK dropped 1. About the same points per game. So it should be a good matchup. Let's see how it goes. High scoring game. Wow, 13 points. Joyce 11 and 6. Battle 10 and 3 and 4. And Wicked 8, 5, 3. 3 fouls, but that's not too bad. Not bad so far. Gunner 15, 4 and 3. 3 for 7 on 3-pointers. He had, I think, 3 or 4 3-pointers his first game earlier today, too. He made a pretty good player. All right. I'll see you guys in a minute.
And we've heard players asking for more. Clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, player. Often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Stripped away. There's the triple. Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Battle. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Blocked. To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Down low. Puts one up from 19. Unable to get that one.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
There's a screen to the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Left side wing. Pass to Lawson. That shot off. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. To the wing, right side. Here's the pick. A shot from the high post. Puts it up. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Harris on the wing. Settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
On Tuesday and then Monday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience. Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Lets it fly from 18. That one doesn't drop.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Edwards from 9 feet out. Good on the jump shot.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. He takes it in. That shot is off.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Harris outside. Elson. Misses the fadeaway.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And they're pushing it up. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And he drives in.
India turnover. Away team ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Brett Davenport.
Got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Got a hand on it. Outside Edwards. Five to shoot. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And there's the screen. High arcing shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
All right, this is the come on and get loud for your Breakers dance crew. That was your Breakers.
Shooting about 47%. A nice number. Rebounded by Bremer. Gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go to the paint.
That was
Bad intentions. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Buries it from 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And it's in there. Shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Driving in. Rebounded by Bremer. Bremer's got 8 rebounds in the game. Guarded by Edwards. They set the pick. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
1:36 left to play in the fourth. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Well, Clark, the Stars may be extending their primes, but on average, the NBA is becoming a young man's game.
Well, I don't think that's going to change. I mean, the demands of the game make it a young person's game. By percentage, the league has half as many players in their 30s as it did in the 90s. It's faster paced. It's more demanding. There's more movement. There's more wear and tear. I think it continues to favor younger legs.
And the bucket is good. The visitors with the ball. Guarded by Edwards. They set a pick to the middle. Here's Bremer. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? diminished.
Now here's Edwards. The three is up. Gets the three to fall.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Arkansas with a convincing win there. They're messing around. Double-double for Joyce. I don't think he scored in the fourth quarter at all. Gunner 18-4-4 and 50% from three-point land, 4 for 8. Not a bad night. Last two games in a row he played. First two games are good. Nothing really stands out, I think. Let me see. Bench points. Points in the paint. 26 more by Arkansas. They're big men down low. But how is that possible? I mean, Kentucky's have two big guys down there. Yeah. Arkansas just outplayed them. Let me see something really quick. I don't know what I was thinking. I only got 1 day for college tomorrow morning. I don't know how many games we have here. I don't know why I thought we only had 5, but if it's more than 5, I can't do tomorrow morning. So 18th of Christmas Eve. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I can't do that. No, I can't do week 9 tomorrow. So we'll stop with college tonight. Nothing tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow night will be NBA. We'll wrap up NBA tomorrow night. So we'll wrap up week 8 tonight. And then I'll get all the stats, leaders, box scores, player of the week, all that stuff for the college all together. Okay, now Nova and UConn. Got a couple guys playing. Got Hodge versus Hodge. This is a big matchup here. Let's see how it goes. Won 7 in a row, Villanova. UConn's dropped 2 in a row. Points difference huge too. 7 points is pretty big. I think Nova's going to sweep them. I think they're going to beat their ass pretty bad. I'll say going to the fourth quarter, it's going to be Nova 68, UConn 52. Or not. Not going down without a fight. UConn are swinging away. Come on. There we go. 3-point game. Hodge 16-8, 1-1-1 across the board. That's the new one, right? Yeah, Jordan Robinson. That's AK's guy. 15-5-3-1-1. And then Hodge, center, right? And then Iverson's here too, isn't he? Yeah. 4-3-5 for Iverson. He's quiet. 2 for 10. Not that good shooting. And then Big Hodge down low. 4 boards. No blocks, so. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, there you are, AK. I didn't see you jump in. I'm bad. Yep, you're playing right now.
And the Huskies call time here.
20. Start it.
Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here was Adrian Griffith's message during the huddle. Now he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thanks, David. Now here is Robinson. And the rejection by Morant. No problem knocking that one down. It up around 51%. They're getting good looks. So on the floor for the Wildcats. Here is Doc. Just 5 on the clock. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 19.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Nichols passes to Robinson. Going inside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
To the inside. Here's Morant. Off target at the rim.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
The pass to Nichols. Right side Robinson. To tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Robinson's got the game tied up here for the Huskies.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Johnson outside. Unloads. Outside Robinson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Robinson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
It's blocked. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter to take the lead, and it's good on the way in. And the Huskies lead by 1.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the Huskies call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
The Huskies have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's the screen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats. The lead is 2. Passes it to Don. Here's Hodge. Good on the triple. 28 points for him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nichols. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here is Doc. Pass to Morant. From down in the low post, it goes.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Huskies with it. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the pass to Ware. Here's Hodge. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Passes to Stewart. Here's Baller. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Wildcats?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
So both teams changing it up here. The Wildcats have gone 5 of 8 shooting as they've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Feeds to Morant. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Morant's got 20.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
There's a screen by Robinson. Nichols passes to Robinson. No good with the layup. The Wildcats have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Now Morant shoots. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. He's got 22.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Nichols, guarded by Morant. Nichols passes to Carlin. Here's Baller. Over to the left wing. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the left side wing. To the middle. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wildcats.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Nichols, guarded by Morant. Outside Robinson. Shoots from the baseline, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Substitution for the Huskies, number 3, Allen, number 3.
Here are the Wildcats. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint, here's Hodge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for the Wildcats, Hodge. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Nichols, guarded by Morant. Fires from the wing, and he nails that one right through the net.
Guys, I tell you what, a couple more of those, and maybe he'll forget about the struggles he's had today.
Here's Hodge. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And the Huskies call time here. And so it's the Huskies with it, trailing by 10. Inside, here's Hodge. The layup off target. Being 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's Hodge. Robinson pulls it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here is Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lock at 6. Here's Nichols. Traps in the tray.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Lets it go from 11. That one wide left. Kicks to Morant. The three. Drills it from outside. He has 38 in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Karaman passes to Nichols. Takes the three. And the Huskies hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the Wildcats call time here. They're up by 7. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Here is Doc. Out to the wing. Morant with it. Pass to Doc. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them. This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
The pass to Nichols. He kicks to Robinson. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Nichols. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And the Huskies call time here. They're trailing by 6. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Passes it to Karaman. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
15 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Three-pointer. Frames it from downtown.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Robinson for three. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, New Balance presents your player of the game.
Let's see what he got. Good game by both teams. I don't mind the occasional 105-101 game. I just hate the 59-48 games. Those make me mad. Robson, good game, man. He's coming out strong. He's got that AK flow going. Big Hodge, 18.75. Not bad at all. Iverson Jr. He's been down lately. What is he? Last couple of games have been. What's this here? Oh, fatigue. Yeah, look at those points for a shooting guard. I'm gonna check his player out when I'm done here because he didn't even shoot that much either, and I got him shooting high. I'll double check that for sure, guys. I'll check it out when I'm done here. 39, almost 40. 39, 9 and 2. 4 turnovers though. 8 for 11. That's your 65 right there. Your tendency you got. Yeah, that's it for Villanova, right? It's one guy. That's all. Let me see. Points of paint. Not that big of a difference. Bench points was huge for UConn. 19 more, but it didn't help at the end. Oh. All right. I'm gonna check right now, see what's wrong with them. It's not your build. It's gotta be something else. Unless the tendency's off, but it should be 66. That's what they all are. Yeah, 66 shooting. Shot close 49, mid-range 58. He's got the shots up. I can pump that a little bit. Get it up there too much, but yeah. But otherwise than that, it's not bad tendency. He's taking shots. Or he's getting, he even dunks high too. I don't know why. Unless, let me do this here then. Sorry to go on a tangent here. Let me just make sure they're all at, these guys should be at 55 shooting. Yeah, they're 55. He should be 55 too. This is the best I've made it so far. When they do, oh, that's why. That could be why. Who knows? I put all A guys at tendencies for shot and touches 55, and all users 66. The last couple of weeks, I've noticed I made a big difference. More points, more scoring. More fun to watch the games. All right, let me save it real quick. Someone was asking me earlier, I forgot who it was, one of the newer guys we had that joined us, about the draft. What's going to happen is you're going to be able to declare for the draft. We're still months away from it anyways, towards the end of the season, like maybe like week 20, 21. You don't have to be definite, but, you know, I want to have guys make draft previews, like mock drafts. Only users get drafted. If only 10 guys go pro out of 31 teams, we're only going to draft the best 10, the worst 10 teams get picks then. We don't need to add more AI guys to our league when they're only 72 overall. Our lowest AI guys in NBA are 75. So it makes no sense to put them on the teams that have the bench. So I'd like us to get 30. Actually, we've actually had less teams next season for NCAA. So if we get, let's say, 26 teams, if we get 26 guys to go pro, that'll deplete the NCAA guys, but at least we'll have more in NBA and still have some in college as well. So we'll see how that goes. It's not set in stone yet, though, but you can go pro, obviously, after 1 year. We'll have speculation, though. Like if someone joins week 20, they're not going to go pro. Also, don't forget, too, when you go pro, you will lose overall ratings. Not your badges, but overall you will. We haven't decided how to do it. I could do it by the wheel of death and just pick like -1, -2, -3, up to -5, whatever that gets you get. Or I could just decide how you guys playing. If your guy's been killing it the last 2 months, he'll only drop a little bit. But just like in real life, if you're a 91 in college, you're not going to enter the NBA as a 91. Most likely like an 83, 84. You'll still be good. You'll still probably start. But I don't want guys coming in at a 91. But don't forget, so people start complaining, well, then why am I grading my college guy out if I'm going to lose all this stuff? Well, if you don't, and you're a 75 or an 80 overall, you'll still lose points. So would you rather be an 80 to a 74 or be a 91 to 85 to 86? So that's the way as well, too. But like I said, it's not set in stone yet. The stuff we're messing with right now. So MSU plays, find out right now. They played a lot at the beginning, so they might have some off time. But they played last week. Yeah, 2 weeks. That's why you had 2, 4, 6, 8. You had 8 games in 3 weeks. That's why. So then they have a couple off weeks, then they play again. So you're good there. All right, Memphis. I just saw Chambers join, right? Yep, you're right there. Okay, good. Or Tom Chambers, yeah. Good timing. See you in the chat. You're good to go. You've dropped 3, though, man. 3 in a row. Well, so's Auburn. So we'll see how that goes. 2 high-scoring teams, so that'll make it a good game. Yeah, you have to get this dub right here. You need it bad. Yeah, it's the low-scoring game here. Not too bad, though. Ideally for me, realistic for college games, I want to see it between 70 and 90. That's about how it is in real life. You get a couple 100-point games, but those aren't going to be 2 good teams that match up against each other. Where you at? Here you go. 15, 5, and 6, 1 steal. No fouls. That's good. Considering you're only down by 5 points. They're shooting good, too. All right. Good luck.
On the court for Memphis. Here's Dandridge. Now Hardaway. Pass to Ward. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds now. Holmes against Middleton. Puts up a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And Memphis shooting a nice 50% for the game. Hardaway finds Middleton. Into the lane. It's stolen. Here's Williams-Goss. Middleton covering. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Williams-Goss. Now Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer Holmes. That's tipped.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Brown against Middleton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, Middleton. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Jordan. And here's Brown for 3. Chambers grabs the miss. Chambers has got 6 rebounds in the game. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Over to the wing. Back to Young. Pass to Chambers. Lets it fly. Hauled in by Brown.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Williams-Goss. Jordan with it. With the floater. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Middleton. Now here's Young. Defended by Holmes. And the shot goes in. Young's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Brown, a screen on Young. Left side, Brown. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Young. Hardaway with it. Here's the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown, a screen on Young. Here's Williams-Goss. Defended by Hardaway. 11 feet out. It's rebounded by Dandridge. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Middleton outside. Pass to Hardaway. Young against Holmes. 6 to shoot. Brown with the block. Down low to get back on track. And Holmes with the lay-in. Good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Here's Chambers. He buries it from 3. Chambers has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And Williams-Goss gets it to go. He's got 25. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Holmes against Young. Inside, Chambers. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Chambers has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Hardaway against Holmes. Hardaway, the pass to Young. Pass to Chambers to tie it up. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Williams-Goss. Just 5 on the clock. It's Brown on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Great game for him. Double-double now.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
To the inside. Here's Chambers, and he makes it on the layup. Chambers has got 17 now, just in the second half.
He's giving his all here in the fourth, sinking 4 or 5 shots.
Holmes finds Jordan. Down low. Lets it go. From 6 feet out, he nails it.
He didn't have much room to operate in there, but hey, I'll tell you, nice work getting it to go.
Pass to Chambers. To the wing on the left. Here's Ward. Nails it from 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
We've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And here's Holmes. From deep, Jordan. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Chambers. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Shooting about 47%, a nice number. And Ward pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Chambers. The teardrop falls off target. Shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter to take the lead. And the layup is up and in. And Memphis leads by 2. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Brownlee. Boom! He jabs it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Chambers, covered by Jordan. Goes up. Count it. And now a 6-point Memphis lead.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Jordan. With some arc. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Pass to Chambers. Here's Ward. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Fans, that was your home team dancers.
Here's Holmes. To the middle. Here's Brown. Yes!
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Middleton. To the left wing. Floats one up. Hauled in by Brown.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Third team foul. Shooting for Memphis, number 16, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Holmes. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within one. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid this.
Number 16 at the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
No, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Pass to Williams-Goss to tie it up. Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, an enormous 3-pointer. Timeout called. Memphis. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Ward. And he drills the triple.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian.
Wow. That was a hell of a 3 at the end. Yeah, it was, you called it too. They did a double team Chamber, and he kicked it out, and it's wide open. Can't leave her man. They're afraid of Chambers. A couple double-doubles on the team. Chambers, 25, 6 and 9, 1 steal. Wow, 3 for 4, 3, 11 for 18 shooting. That's good shooting right there. He had a good game, real good game. Not too bad. Points in the paint, 54-28. Wow, they played big down low. See anything else stands out? I don't think so. Memphis shooting 6 for 20 on threes. So that's way low. Yeah, it was. Good game though, for sure. What we got now? Texas and Gonzaga. Let me tag Texas guys real quick and save it real quick. Hold on. Texas is Parker and Swan. Tagging them really quick. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, I think this is going to be a glitch. I'm afraid to check, but it could be a glitch. Yep, I knew it. Damn it. It's the Texas. Whenever Gonzaga's away, they're the glitch. Let me just, for S and G's, try this. It never makes a difference to the pass. Let me just try it. A damn Gonzaga team. Yeah, you can't fix it. Oh, I'm so sick of that dumb shit with 2K. I don't know why it does that. Both nice little coming off wins. Low scoring for Gonzaga. I'm not sure to get it because their uniform glitch. All right, see what happens. Close game, up by 3. There we go. Parker, oh man. No scoring for either of them. It is low scoring, that's why though. All right, see how they do. I'll be back in a minute.
Timeout called the Longhorns.
20 for Texas. Starting.
Parker's checked in for the Longhorns. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Ingram to tie it up. He's off on that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Hurt. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
That evens the score.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. They set the screen. And another miss by Texas.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
There's the pass to Ingram to take the lead. You can't get that one to fall. For Texas, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. From deep. He can't hit that time. The Longhorns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Hurt. No good from 11 feet. He has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to Ingram. To take the lead. Sinks the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Hurt. Just 5 to shoot. There's Parker with the 3. That one, no good. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ingram right side. Pass break, Texas. Here's Hurt. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Great open look there.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the Longhorns with possession here. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Parker. Chalk up 2 there. Parker's got it all tied up now for Texas.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Great look, but off the mark. The Longhorns have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. To the left wing. Texas moving it around. Minor. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's the name from past the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
For Texas, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, or of 9. Taken away by Nene. The 3 bangs home the trifecta.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Parker against Nene. Passes it to Hurt. Five on the clock. That's a 2 from Parker. He can't get that one.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Nene is scanning the floor. To the inside from 6 feet. That one good for 2.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Shooting for the away team. Number 12 at the line for one.
And the Longhorns with possession here. 7-point differential. Here's Hurt. He's covered by Ingram, and he makes that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Field outside. Lets it go from 11. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Hield. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Nene against Parker. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Third shot is good.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, he'll need more in store.
Ingram with it. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Come to me.
Parker against Nene. Shot from the wing. Parker's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Parker against Nene. Cloak loose. Minor. And Texas hits again from deep.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Nene against Parker. Nene outside. The 11-footer. Texas grabs the miss. Parker's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hurt. Can't nail the jumper.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Nene against Parker. Nene down low. Good D by Parker.
Defense pulled out all to stop and shut him down there.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hurt. Covered by Heel.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Nene. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Here's Parker. Some solid defense there by Nene. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Texas calls time here. They're trailing by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Good!
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from this. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Good game. Texas tried to come back. Yeah, I hate when they do it. There's like 30 seconds left, and all they need is a quick 2, and they make them ISO for 15 seconds. It makes no sense. Anyway, so we got Parker, 9-9-4. This is a low game for them. They messed on both. Could even score 10 points. Bench points, 60 more for Zags. That's about it. Excuse me, that's about it, I think. Both shot good from free throws. I mean, 3-point should do 50%, 44% is good. Long as just couldn't do it. I think we got one more game left. That's it, I think. Yeah. OU, Creighton. Creighton. Right, let me, like I said earlier, too, if you just joined it, you missed it. I'm going to do all the stuff for week 7 and 8 tomorrow. Player of the week, updated standings, all that stuff. I'll do it all tomorrow. So it'll be up ready to go for tomorrow. I'll do a quick tease of player of the weeks. If Hodge is still in here. Yeah, you're right there. I think you saw player of the week. Yeah, back-to-back weeks. Look at that. Oh, different ones. The brothers got it. So actually, we got 3 guys. We have user. Yeah, so I'm going to make 3 of them tomorrow. Not bad. Let's see the standings really quick. 9-0, man. That's crazy. 6-1 Arkansas. Gamecocks 1-5. They're gonna have a whole bunch of games coming up. They only play 6 games. Let's see Florida's schedule real quick. Jesus, went the wrong way, I guess. Okay. I mean, only got 2 weeks off. They're back with 4 games. Shit, they're back with 6 games in 3 weeks. They're gonna have nothing. Oh my gosh, that's insane. They're gonna have 9 games for 4 weeks. They're gonna have nothing at the end. No, they got them all the way through. No real dead spot for them. They got lucky with the schedule. Yeah, I think OU's dropped the last 3, right? Let me see. Oh, they won last game. Okay, they won. I think they lost 3 before that. That's what it was. Scoring's about the same. I don't know if Creighton has anyone good at all. I don't even know what they have. I know OU's got the Sanders brothers, so they're good there. All right. See you guys in about 10 minutes. Nope, I don't want to play the game. My bad. Nope, don't want to do that either. Don't want to sit past the game. Trigger happy fingers. And that's why I always save the game. Multiple times. Stuff like that happens all the time. Alright, here we go. This is my game. Wow. What happened here? 10-10. By 17. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Right?
We've seen some incredible scoring performance. Performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
BA, scoring is up across the board. My opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever.
Here's Alford. The quick look, no good that time.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Pass to Sanders. Brooks outside. Clock is at 3. Right wing from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Alford. Brooks defending. They set the screen. On the take. Yep, that one goes.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Shooting around 41%. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
That right there, that's what their goal is. Get high quality looks.
Here's Alford. Brooks defending. Pass to Kamen. Atkins. Offline with a 3. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. From 18 feet away. Rebounded by Kamen. Kamen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Alford, pure from three-point range. Alford's got 24 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Three-pointer, Brooks connects from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Alford passes to Lehman. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Count that bucket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Shooting about 60% for the game. They set the pick. Pass to Kamen. Here's Lehman. Let's go with a 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
To the paint. And here's Brooks. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's McCormick. Elbow shot. He can't get that one to fall.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Alford. Out to the right wing. Releases. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
And there's a pick.
Second personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Below. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And they're on the break. Here's Kamen. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's McCormick. The baseline, Jay. Rebounded by Kamen.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Alford. From downtown, Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's McCormick. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Pass to Kamen. Here's Alford. The floater. It's deflected. To the inside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Kamen. Atkins. Three-pointer off the mark.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Third personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And that's good as he hits both shots. Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Pass to King. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Here's McCormick. Pass to Sanders. Goes up on the baseline. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp. Gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Sanders with a rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Good. McCormick's got 6 here in the quarter. Shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Lehman. And the layup is good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Here's Sanders. Pass to McCormick.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside. 6 on the shot clock.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. The layup misses. Shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Alford. McCormick's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. Pass to Alford. Takes a 3. On target from range. Alford's got 16 points here in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Lehman. Here's Alford from 12 feet. From the arc. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
11 feet out, and he hits it. Alford's got 35 in the game.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill.
Ouch. That one stings a little bit there. Yeah, you fouled out too soon. That hurt. Even at that, look at that. Now one person scored a double or 20 points or more and no double doubles. What'd they do? Yeah, 35, 20, 18. It's 15 dimes. Nice. Three-point shooters, 31%. That's not good there. They shot 52%. Other than that, assist, creating it more. That's about it, though. OU was on a lead by 8 at one time, probably before he fouled out. I hit right. Sorry, I can't make the outcome of the games better. Now, I did this last week, too. It's up to you guys if you want to stay or not. I understand if you don't want to stay, watch this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my screenshots I get for all the stuff I do for graphics right now. I'll keep the stream going. I did it last week, and some people stayed. You can if you want. It's only taking me 5-10 minutes, that's all. I get the box scores, standings, player of the week, jersey, stuff like that. I get all done right here. I'll keep the stream going, though. Do you have any questions or anything? Just go ahead and post it here if you want. See whatever you want. I'll take a peek at it when I'm not screen grabbing stuff. Man, I was fighting that sneeze. Sorry, I had to mute you guys. I'm getting that Michigan man cold. Just sinuses. Coughing and sneezing like a mother. All right. So we got week 7 done. I'm sorry, week 6 done. I'll do week 7 and 8. So I'm going to go here, get all these box scores. Actually, I'll do the box scores first. It's a lot of clicking buttons. That's all you do here. Every once in a while, I'll peek in and check the chat out, see if you guys want anything. Want to see anything? Yeah, I won't get games that are no users. That's a waste of time for you to get that. Yeah, me too. I can go for some Just Pizza right now. Nice cold beer and Just Pizza. Sounds good. Maybe some wings too. Go for those. Yeah, sorry, I can't put music on either. If I put music on, it'll get banned and flagged and muted. So, sorry. Just gotta hear me clicking away. That's all. Man, a lot of games here. Jeez. They didn't play tonight, though. This is from the last 2 weeks. Well, Tech played this morning. They played, but that's it. Oh, I need to get that one. Oh, you missed because you were working. Chumba, I forgot about that. And these are from tonight's games here. All right, last one. All right, now get the standings. There we go. All right, I get the uniforms. Or jersey sales. Hey, Darius Hodge, #1 in jersey sales. User. Of the user. Good to see the first 5 or 6 are all users. That's good. Oh, you did picture. Come on. There we go. All right, I find Hodge's game. So Hodge and Bo from this week. Oh shit, he had 3 games this week. Oh, wait, I'm too far back. Here we go. This one. Still 2 games though. Damn, he had 70 points in 2 games. That's why I got it. And then FAU. One game, that's it. Almost a triple-double, that's why. ones were Juice and Austin Sanders. So go to OU for week 8. Two games, that's why. I think it was Austin. I think it was Austin Sanders. Yeah, that's him. And of course, he had 10 points this game because he fell out. Still got player of the week, though. All right, now get the stats. League leaders. That's more like it. Not too high. Like that. All right, let's see what else I need. Check this card I got. Standings, league leaders, player of the week, box scores, jersey sales, awards. We don't have awards yet. So yeah, we're good. I got everything I need. I think we're good now. So next week what I'll do is I'm going to do week 9 for sure. Let me see how many games there are for sure really quick. There's 13 games. We can do that for sure. Oh, it might be short because of the holidays. Let me see. Definitely not a short week. I can't do that. I can't do 2 weeks next week. That'd be like 40 games. I can't do 40 games. There's no way. So we'll do, like I said, I want to get in the habit of doing 2 weeks for every real life week. But I can't do that next week. We got 13 games in 9, and we got like 20 plus games, 28 games in week 9 to 10. So it'll slow down. We'll get some more time to catch up. I'm guessing what will happen the most likely is that NBA playoffs will finish and be done by, I'd say, mid-May, latest. First week of May, maybe the first week of May. And then college will only be halfway done at that time. So we're going to have a good month and a half, if not almost 2 months, of no NBA and strictly college. With that being said, though, I can double dip streams all week long. We'll just hammer out those weeks. It'll go faster. I can definitely do 2 to 3 weeks in game weeks for in real life weeks. That'll make it go faster too. And then I'm hoping I go on vacation for family vacation every year. The first, second week of July, I'm gone for a week. And we've done this the last 3 years I've had this league. We always pick up the new season when I get back from that trip. So most likely it'll be the last week or 2 of July. We'll start NBA and college season 2. So we're looking at midsummer. That'll be season 2 for both of them. And then we'll go hand in hand all the way across again. I'm going to redo this league here, college, keep it on 24, and NBA season 2 on 24. I'm going to lose probably at least 6 NCAA games or teams because it's way too many games I'm doing now. If I had to guess, go to stands real quick. We're probably going to lose. Start from the bottom up, obviously. Lose San Diego State, lose SC, lose Zona, lose Creighton for sure, lose LSU because that bullshit they pulled in real life. I can't say LSU anyways. I love Marquette's colors. I mean, we might lose them too, but I keep them. That's 6 right there. We could lose Dayton. We could lose the Baylor Bears. We could chop it down. Has to be an even number though. So we're gonna, like I said, we'll keep all these teams here. So that's 12 right there. Yeah, we're good. And with that, I don't have to save it again, but I always do just in case. Oh, I'll give you guys a sneak peek of the NBA. How that's coming along now. I'll take them up to the Pacers now in alphabetical order. So that's saved. Like I said, we have, I think, 16 teams? I think 16 NBA teams. We got 4 new teams. Yeah, I'm working on Pacers now. So I've done 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams so far. I'm halfway done. And for those in the last room, the way I do it, just I go in the front office, I pick a player, I go over them, create it myself. This guy here, I like how it looks. I create them all. Tattoos, looks, everything. All by scratch. I do have, that helps me out a little bit. I don't really call it cheat mode because I'm doing it myself. I have 3 DNA saved per position. So 3 point guards, 3 shooting guards, 3 small forwards, power forwards, centers. 3 each. And each one is something different. Like the 1 point guard is strictly dribbling and passing. Other point guard is dribbling and shooting. And the other point guard is shooting threes. I try to give one of those per team. I'll put those DNA, because they're preset already, into the player, and I'll just customize their face, color, skin, hair, tats, all that shit by hand. Height, too, I'll do that way as well. Just helps it out, because when I used to do it back in the day, years ago, I would by hand do each one individually, and it would take me a full week to do one team. It was so hard, it just pain in the ass. So this way, I have the DNA. I'll show you here. This is what I do right here. So I got, real quick. Let's see, I'll go over here real quick. So I'm not sure what, I think it was the power forward, whatever it was. But anyways, I'll go import DNA, go to mine, and I got 3 point guards saved, 3 shooting guards saved, small forward saved, power forward, and centers. And I'll use those 1 per team. You got to have 14 players per team. So 3 times 5 is 15. I get 1 extra player, and I'm good to go. That's how I do it. Other than that, like I said, Pacers we have. The new teams we have are the Bulls, Supersonics, Blazers, and Hawks. Those are the new teams we have. So with that, guys, thanks for coming out. There will be no day stream tomorrow, unless I can. If anyone wants to speak up now, I'll post it in Discord as well. I could split up tomorrow's NBA. And do full games. But if I remember correctly, I think I'm on Discord. Look at the schedule real quick. Here we go. Boston and Sacramento. Boston's out of it. Sacramento, they kind of need a win. That's game 1. Game 2 is Philly and Pelicans. They're in already. So I just plan on going to the fourth quarter sim on that one anyways. And then the Pistons are rather playing the Hornets. I think the Hornets can play spoiler for other teams. So I'll post it in Discord if people want to do. But I could do one game. Like if it's Boston and Sacramento, I could do that full game at 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Do that full game. And then tomorrow night I could do half Sixers Pelicans, half Pistons Hornets. Just to split it up some. Or have no content in the morning, do all 3 at night. It don't matter to me. I really don't care. So... But anyways, as always, I appreciate you guys coming out and showing support. And I'll talk to you guys later, man. Have a good night.